Okay, now I'm waiting to see how it's coming up on my other computer here. We should be, this is take 2. Considering I actually had had my sim kill itself the first time. So this is going to be a take 2. Again, I'm not exactly sure how perfect this is going to go, considering the first attempt was bad. So we should be going. We are live. Look at that. It's nice to be live. Let's go ahead and take a look here how we are doing. Alright. Should be up now. We're in Las Vegas. We were trying to get to Los Angeles. I'm going to just dump VATSIM for right now, simply because it's I don't have time to deal with them, and I've had so many issues. I just don't want to deal with them right now. So we're at Las Vegas. We're going to Los Angeles. Like I said, I've just had one hell of a time trying to get this going, and it was a while. That was my first sim crash in a long time, so we're just trying to get things going again. We got 12,900 pounds. For those of you that are back, welcome back. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as I possibly can for you, because you've already seen me set this stuff up. If you haven't been here yet, you didn't miss much, other than a sim crash on pushback. So that was nice. I'd have to say I was a little heated while doing that. So, but again, you really didn't miss much of anything. We're cruising at 28,000 feet. Cruise wind is going to be 63 at 7. Although I'm sure this wind is probably invalid now, because I did this quite a while ago. But we'll do ISO deviation of 12. Works for me. Takeoff 5, 22. 4, 547. I actually have to do all my routing here because I've been just trying to do this so quickly so I can get out of here. So don't be looking for procedures on this video, because there will not be any. I was going to. I don't know. It just crashed, Nathan. I don't know what. It said something like something disconnected from the sim or some shit, and it's actually something I've never seen before. So I don't know what killed it. Which is bothersome, but, you know, whatever. We're to Hitner, SHT, and R. Hitner, arrival, ILS 24, right. Carcass, Angel 1. Shatner, activate, execute. We've got all that good. 132, 152 on the climb out. Gonna be my first officer's leg here. So he'll be flying us out today. We got 152 on the climb out there. Runway heading is gonna be 255 in Vegas. And we're cleared up to, well, since I'm not gonna fly online, I'm just gonna go all the way up to flight level 190. There's no reason to, or correction, flight level 280. There's no reason to abide by the star or anything like that. Again, I was gonna fly on VATSIM. I just decided to ditch it because it was just not, after everything that went wrong, I really didn't feel like dealing with VATSIM after that. So we got that. Trim today is going to be 5.5, so we'll go ahead and set that up there. Let's go ahead and start the APU. We're cruising at, let's go ahead and start from the top here and just work my way down. For those of you that were with me in the Airbus stuff, you know, those obviously are not, that's not the aircraft I know real well and stuff like that, so. Hey Summit, what's up, man? Yeah, I was flying. If you want to join, I mean, I'm in Las Vegas. If you can join quickly, and definitely, hey Summit, be on the lookout later this week. I think Thursday. I think I got something that you're gonna like, so. Definitely be on the lookout Thursday. If you are around Thursday evening, I think I'm going to have something for you that you will thoroughly enjoy. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to fly on VATSIM, so yeah. Yeah, after a sim crash, that's the last thing I want to do is deal with VATSIM and deal with controllers. And I don't have time. I don't want to deal with it. So we're going to leave it alone. I'll just put 2200 in. This is my FO's leg. Do number 2. Looking good there. Everything's good. I got Chase Plane for you guys. I am super excited to show you guys some of the stuff I have set up in Chase Plane. It's an awesome program. Definitely recommend it. It's a little expensive. It's $40, but it's an awesome, awesome program. So I am really excited to show you guys some of that stuff. It looks absolutely awesome. So let's go ahead and shut the doors. APU is started. Everything's looking good there. Oops. Everything's looking good there. I know we gotta wait a minute to put bleed air on, but I don't care. We're just going. Let's go ahead. We can shut all of that. Take off. Put that away. Put on our anti-collision light. 152. Everything's looking good. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I gotta set the parking brake, right? Yeah. Prepare. I really wish I was in the air already, but oh well. Prepare for pushback and departure. We're going to be going tail right. And hopefully my sim doesn't kill itself. That would be preferred. Would definitely be preferred if my sim didn't kill itself this time around. Alright, everything's looking good up there. Again, this isn't the most perfect procedure videos, just because I'm late and I want to go. I am not in the mood to deal with any of that stuff right now. So we got GSX coming over. They're going to be locking the gear for us. All the doors are closed and the stuff is disconnected. So he's coming over to lock the gear, and then we'll be on our way out of here in just a few minutes. Not even a few minutes, more like a minute. Be on our way out. Hope you guys are off to a good, having a good evening. I'm enjoying my evening. I enjoy streaming with you guys. It's always fun to kind of hang out and fly with you guys. And, yeah, I also got to go ahead and start love cars for Southwest Virtual. So there, go ahead and set up there. We can release the parking brakes. So we're on our way out now. We can go ahead and start the first officer's clock. Anti-collision lights on. Let's go ahead and start number 2. Definitely be on the lookout, guys. If you guys enjoy X-Plane 11, I just got X-Plane 11. I enjoy the sim. I still like Prepared more. That's something we can talk about on the way over to Los Angeles. But I definitely prefer Prepared. Just personal preference. I was flying the IXCG 737. Again, X-Plane 11, it's a good sim. You know, it's just not my total favorite, but I will be doing some X-Plane stuff, you know, more like GA kind of stuff in the Cessna and stuff like that, because I prefer the flying in X-Plane for smaller aircraft than I do Prepared. So definitely be on the lookout for X-Plane 11. We might do some Cessna hops and stuff like that. Some cool stuff with some cool sceneries I can find. So definitely excited to show you guys some of that. Kind of get away from all the airline flying that I'm doing, but definitely I plan to stream on Thursday. Tomorrow I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be out. But Thursday, definitely be on the lookout for a stream. I know Summit's been asking me to do something here for a little bit, and I'm going to do it for him. He probably already knows what it is, but Thursday, be on the lookout for that stream. I'll be doing a cool plane with a cool city here, so excited for that. We got start number 1. And we didn't get that error this time, which is definitely better. Got to close this stuff out because I don't need it. Alright. We are waiting on number 1 to spool up. We can go ahead and set the parking brakes. And this flight here, the reason I'm doing it, this is actually part of when I'm not streaming and stuff like that. I'm flying around on Southwest. And I flew Nashville, Las Vegas, and I got to Las Vegas, and I saw that, well, this was supposed to go, obviously, at 0040Z. You can tell that we are well beyond that time. We're now an hour late. The reason we're an hour late is just because I had a crash and everything like that with the sim. If you were watching earlier, you saw that. But this is just the stuff that I do during the day. These are my, I guess you can call it my line operations. This is part of what I do tomorrow. I'm not going to stream it because it's a super long flight, but I'm going over to Denver. And then Thursday morning, I don't have work Thursday, so I have some legs planned out for Thursday to get back to my base in Nashville. Go ahead and select flaps 5. We're going to do a flap 5 departure. We can do flap 1, but I'm going to do 5 because YOLO. Go ahead, set that there. That's good there. Everything's looking good there. We're just waiting on him to get back. We can go ahead and turn on our transponder. Flaps are going fine. Let's go ahead and check our flight controls. We'll do that from, we'll do it from the wing here. And nice view of the flight controls there on the wing. Look absolutely awesome. Again, I do prefer just the way this plane looks over X-Plane 11. For some reason, the IXCG, I don't know, the wing just looks kind of weird on it to me. So I definitely prefer this one. It might be the camera view, who knows. Flaps are 5, everything's good there. Are looking spectacular. Ground people are away, put on the taxi light, everything's looking good. Let's head on over to runway 25 right. And for those of you that are curious, I'm using Ultimate Traffic Live, and I'm actually running this right now on 100% traffic. I'm trying to stream at 100% traffic just to see what it looks like. I may have to definitely turn that down when I get to Los Angeles. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm running on 100% traffic, something I don't usually do on a stream, but again, since I'm just kind of doing what I do when I'm not streaming and stuff like that, I decided when I stream it, I'm just going to pretend like, you know, it's just me by myself. Obviously, I just don't talk to myself when I fly around. So, got some planes queuing up now on runway 25 right. We're going to taxi down via Charlie, take Charlie to Bravo, all the way down to 25 right here in Las Vegas. Hope you guys are having a good night. If you guys are flying, let me know what you're flying right now. I'd always curious to see what you guys are up to. Taxiing down, we'll do about 30 knots or so down to the runway there. I always taxi a little bit fast. Southwest does it, so I do it too. And then we're departing on the Boch 7 RNAV departure. We got a new, and then we're going off of, what are we going off of? It's Ricky is our transition off of that. Then we head on over to, I forget what the thing is. Then we're going to be inbound on the Star into Los Angeles. We got American 738 departing 25 right. Let's go ahead and check him out. There goes American. He's off. We got someone landing 25 left. Yeah, Nathan, I'm definitely going to have to turn that down. Although, if I remember correctly, I still have the setting enabled where it tries to hold 20 frames in my sim, and it adjusts traffic to do so. And if that's the case, hopefully it'll do okay. Obviously, my sim is a little more laggy than it usually is. That's just from me streaming, and there's really not much I can do about that. I am working on it, though. I'm thinking about getting a new i7. I have an i7 4770. However, I'm definitely looking into doing maybe getting another i7, something a little bit newer. RJ Stone, how are you, sir? Oh my God. RJ Stone, how are you, sir? Corey, nice to see you, man. Piper Saratoga, I'm definitely going to look into that. That sounds like a pretty cool plane. Definitely something that would be cool. Again, I want to do some of that stuff in X-Plane 11. I think it would look cool. That's what I would use X-Plane 11 for instead of commercial aviation. I feel like X-Plane 11 is an awesome GA sim, but lacks a little bit on the commercial side of aviation. I feel like Prepared and Flight Sim is an awesome commercial aviation sim, but lack a little bit when you get into GA aircraft, especially with physics. I mean, it's GA aircraft. I can't fly a Cessna 172 in here because I know what one's supposed to fly like, and trying to fly one in Prepared is just horrid because it just does not feel right at all. So we're lining up, coming up here to 25 right. We're going to be behind company here. Company Boeing 737-700 series. We got a Delta 738 landing 25 left. Hello, sir. Nice to see you. Looking awesome. He's going in to land on 25 right. Let's actually go to the wing view. We can watch him land. He's down on 25 left. Holding it off quite a bit. We got Southwest lining up here. As soon as he's rolling, we'll go ahead and line up and wait on 25 right. Lovely evening in Las Vegas. Current weather right now in Las Vegas, for those of you that don't know, winds are variable at 4 knots, 10 statute miles, few clouds, 25,000. Temperature 37, dew point -8, altimeter 2982. That is 99 degrees Fahrenheit. And RJ, appreciate it. This flight is going to be just about an hour. It's going to be about 50 minutes or so, is what it's going to come down to. So, not super crazy. I like trying to keep my flights shorter for streams. That way, it keeps everybody interested, and it doesn't take, doing a 4-hour stream is pretty insane, and I can't talk for that long, so. Kyler, what's up, man? Nice picture. Nice picture. Anyways, Prepared version 4 coming out, a 64-bit version of Prepared. Looking forward to that. You know I'm going to be picking that up and giving you guys my insight on that next Tuesday. Expect a stream next Tuesday of Prepared version 4. Looking forward to it. Yes, I would recommend Ultimate Traffic Live, absolutely. I love the program. I think it's absolutely awesome. I love flying with it, and definitely is much better than any other traffic program I've ever seen. So, absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and take off now. We can go ahead, advance throttles 40%, and 1. Start the clock. Auto throttles are armed. And let's get out of here. Right thrust is set. Got Chase Plane here with the effects. I love the camera shake Chase Plane does. I think it looks absolutely awesome. 80 knots.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate of climb. Gears up. Just let me know how the stream is sounding for you guys. If I need to change sounds, do let me know. It's 400 feet LNAV. I'd be happy to do that for you. I want to make sure you guys have the most perfect streaming experience that I can bring you. Coming up to 1,000 feet here for VNAV. 1,000 VNAV. We can go ahead and start pitching down a little bit. Go flaps up. And altitude intervene all the way up to 28,000. And we are on our way to Los Angeles. We're going to pitch down a little bit, do a little bit of hand flying. It's a super nice evening right now in Las Vegas. On our way to Rebel, and then it'll be a left turn to Roper. From Roper, we're going up to Rod. Roper is supposed to be between 4,800 and 7,000, but we're just omitting that, and we're going to do pretty much we're going to climb straight through it because I'm not on bad sim and I don't feel like leveling off. So making that left turn now, coming up, flaps are up, everything's looking good. We can go ahead and get those retractable lights, which are off. For those of you wondering, the ground scenery is Mega Scenery Earth, Nevada. I have Mega Scenery Earth, Tennessee, Florida, Texas, and Oklahoma, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. It just makes the sim look so awesome. Another thing I have, it's by Envtex is the name of the company. They go ahead and actually get autogen on your scenery down there, so it's not so barren, and it looks absolutely awesome. Makes a photo reel and everything just look absolutely spectacular. So. Climbing up to Roper now, maintaining 250 knots on that climb. Can't promise you guys I'm going to hand fly this entire flight. If you are new and didn't check out any of my streams previous, if you want an interesting stream, I flew American 180, I think it was, maybe. I don't remember. No, it was Frontier 180. It was American something. From Miami to Havana. I actually hand flew that entire flight on via the stream. So if you're looking for something to do once the stream's over, go ahead and check out American, I forget, again, I don't know what the flight number is, but it's Miami to Havana, and I actually hand flew the entire thing, and it was fun. This plane is an absolutely awesome plane to fly. I love hand flying it, and I'm not going to hand fly this entire one here, because I want to show you guys some chase plane stuff, but that's definitely a cool video. Climbing up now, making that left turn through 10,000 feet. Climb checklist pressurization check starts, which is off. AP's off. Climb checklist is complete. Start pitching down now. And we can go ahead and engage Command B. Right there's Command B, runaway up now to 28,000 feet. So anyways, I want to show you guys some of this stuff in chase plane. I am going to turn it down for a quick second because I'm going outside and it's obviously going to be loud. So expect the sim to get turned down a little bit, and I'm going to show you guys some cool stuff I've got with chase plane, especially the cinematic view. It looks absolutely spectacular, so enjoy this. What the hell was that? I've actually never seen that one before. I've never seen that. I don't know what the camera just did there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's an absolutely awesome view. I love doing that. I think it looks absolutely spectacular. So glad you guys enjoyed the view. I'm going to be doing that a little bit more when I get to cruise. We're just past 18,000 feet now, so we can go 2992. Everything can go standard. And let's go ahead. Get all the lights here. Yeah, I actually don't know what the hell that was off of chase plane there. That's never happened before, and it's not supposed to happen. So I don't know what that was, but that was absolutely, that was crazy. So we're climbing up now to 28,000 feet. It's going to be a pretty quick flight. But anyways, one of the things I was going to talk to you guys about, you know, obviously I hope you guys do enjoy some X-Plane 11 content, but if you guys have any good sceneries for X-Plane 11 that I can use for GA kind of stuff that look really cool, let me know. I would definitely love to use them, and I think that would be really awesome to do some GA flying with you guys, do some VFR stuff, and do a kind of cross-country flight for 40 minutes and go between two really cool sceneries. So definitely looking forward to trying to do some of that with you guys. I think that would be a lot of fun. It would change it up a little bit here. So we're on our way. As you can see, I do have a photo reel for all this stuff in here. So we have Nevada, California is out over there, and it just makes the sim look absolutely spectacular. I have Arizona turned off because the only bad thing with this photo scenery is that it really puts a strain on your computer. It takes a long time to load. You can actually kind of see where divide between Nevada and California is. It's right there. You can see, I mean, the colors are pretty close. They're just off a tad. But one of the problems I have with it is that loading times become extremely long. It takes a long time to load it up. So, you know, unfortunately, that's one of the bad things with it. It does take a long time. RJ, I don't have a streaming schedule yet. I would like to have one at some point. I do try to do it about once or twice a week. Is generally what I try to do. You know, it might be more. The one week I did 3. It just kind of depends right now. I don't have the audience to actually make up schedules for stuff. I would like to get an audience. I mean, absolutely, if you guys enjoy this stuff and you have people, if you have some friends that would enjoy it too, let them know. I would absolutely love to have more people join me on my flights here and be able to have an awesome interactive chat with that, with you guys. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do. So if you guys have friends that enjoy this kind of stuff, definitely send them my way when you see them streaming, or just have them come and check out some videos. I'm always trying to do stuff for you guys. Again, I try to stream once or twice a week. Last week I was super busy and I just didn't get a chance to, you know, with real world stuff. So, but definitely, if you guys have friends and you'd like to kind of grow a little community here, I would absolutely love it. Again, I do take suggestions for flights. Thursday, I'm going to be doing a suggestion that I was given. I would have never flown this flight because I didn't know there was scenery for the one airport. And I'm going to fly it because someone gave me the suggestion. I looked at it and I really liked it. So if you guys have suggestions for flights, please let me know. I always take a look at them and try to do them all. I try to keep the flights about an hour and a half tops. I don't want to make my stream go longer than that. Again, for a couple of reasons. One, I can't talk that long. I don't have enough stuff to just randomly talk about with you guys. But number two, I want to keep you guys entertained, and I want you guys to kind of be active in my stream. So, and there's not really much to do when we're just putting along at, you know, 36,000 feet flying for 2 hours. So, if you guys have shorter flights, let me know. I'd definitely like to take a look at them. Doesn't matter what plane they're in, Airbus, Boeing, it doesn't matter. I've kind of figured them out, so I can kind of fly those aircraft. I can't fly them as dead-on perfect as I would like. Not as dead-on perfect as I can fly the NG here. I mean, this is the aircraft I have quite a few hours in, let's put it that way. You know, so it's not going to be as perfect as you see in here, but it'll be pretty close. Again, I would have loved to give you guys a true rundown of getting the aircraft ready to go, but just really because my sim crashed and I wanted to get the stream going, I really didn't take my time on the startup of this and everything, but I will definitely when I fly a 7.3, try to do it as realistically as possible. Now that we've leveled off, one of the things we can do, because this is going to be such a short cruise, you can see our top of descent is really like maybe 80 nautical miles away, if that. We're going to go ahead and set up our descent forecast. Just a little something to do to keep us preoccupied now, so we can go ahead and do descent forecast. Let me check this out here. I got to do some math in my head really quick as well to try and get the ISA deviation. So, let me try to do this real quick here. So we are going to be, my top of descent is, let's see, essentially at, and we're going to be at 28,000 feet. So that's 28,000 feet. So it should be 40, minus 41. And Weston, it's going to be minus 35, so that is 6. So the ISA, actually that's at 30, so I'm going to say the ISA deviation is 7. I'll go with, and Los Angeles altimeter is 29990. Go ahead and set that in, and then altitudes for descent, I'll do 24,000, we'll say 18 and 12. And we'll go ahead and input the winds for those altitudes. That way, the FMS can actually try to figure out how to descend, me properly. And it does make a world of difference. So I'm trying to set up the sounds a little bit more here for you guys. That should be a little bit better for you guys. 24,000 feet, winds of 150 at 9. There's actually not much wind at all. You can see the current wind rate right now is 081 at 8. Not much going on in the wind department today. Down there, winds of 240 at 8. And 210 at 5. Execute that. So good. We got our descent forecast all set up for you guys. Arrival into Los Angeles. Approach. We are going to be on the ILS runway 24 right today in Los Angeles. We've got that set up, and we're going to be off of Carcass. So the localizer is 108.5. I can go ahead and set that in for you guys now. 108.5. Runway 0.5 course is going to be 251. Set on the course both sides. And ILS decision height is going to be 322. I'll go ahead and set that in the barometric altimeter here, 322. It's going to be our ILS decision height. Perfect. Correction, decision altitude. Decision height's radio altimeter. Decision altitude's gonna be 322, flap 30 VREF. It's gonna give me 131. We got that set in there. Current weather right now in Los Angeles. It is. Winds are 25012, 10 statute miles, scattered 800, scattered 18,000. Temperature 17, dew point 14, altimeter 2988. Got set 2988 in. So our cruise in our top of descent here is in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, we'll begin the descent down to Los Angeles. Again, these are the kind of flights I try to do, just because they're shorter, and I do my best to keep you guys entertained. You know, I do what I can. So hopefully you guys are enjoying. Hopefully. And I'd have to say, one of the things I'm a little disappointed about with X-Plane 11 is the fact that, I don't know, it just seems... The ramp, and I don't know what it is, but like, I have aircraft, when they're on the ramp, they just slide around. Even with the parking brake set, they just slide around, and there's just some things that I don't... You know, it's okay. It's not as awesome of a sim as I think people make it out to be. I mean, I'm a prepared kind of guy, so... I have my biases. I mean, I'm giving X-Plane 11 a chance, and I want to do it because I want to bring you guys different content. You know, so it's okay. It's not my favorite. I prefer prepared, but that doesn't mean I don't touch X-Plane, because I think different sims have different things to offer, and again, I think X-Plane is very much more GA-oriented than prepared. Prepared, I think, is more of the commercial level. You know, if you want to be flying your 737 like I do, then prepared is what you're going to be doing. I just think the airport is just much more interactive and prepared and that kind of stuff. Stuff for, you know, catering your aircraft stuff. I realize there's stuff you can do that in X-Plane, but just how everything flows so seamlessly and prepared, I don't get that in X-Plane. Again, it's probably because I'm new to it and I'm not used to dealing with it all, I guess you could say. So that probably has something to do with it. Trying to get this turned down just enough for you guys so it's in a good spot. Again, let me do a bit of, we'll do a little bit of, no, that's not what I want. Holy shit. Let's make it about 34, and let's go to the outside. Let's get some nice views. We're cruising en route to Los Angeles right now. 28,000 feet. On our way down. Sorry if I made some people bleed through your ears. I was trying to turn it down and it went up to 70 and it just absolutely blew out the volume. So my apologies. Alright, we're back in the flight deck here. Approaching our top of descent, we're going to be on our way down to Los Angeles in just a few minutes. Let me get that back up for you guys. Trying to get it back to where its value should be. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. DCS World, that's another sim I actually have. I have DCS World, although I do commercial stuff, and that is just a whole new animal to me. Anyways, we're going to be doing Orbx 2. We're doing Orbx 2 into Los Angeles today, landing runway 24 right. And 251, everything's set there. Got some traffic up ahead of me here. We got him, so they're probably flying this star into Los Angeles. I know Ultimate Traffic Live does that, and yeah, there they are. Obviously, they're much more tightly packed than they should be, but they are flying the star into Los Angeles, which is really cool. See them here. You can see all the planes kind of. Oops. That pause at the top of the set on. You can see all the aircraft here flying along. They're gonna be on this star here, which is really cool. I really think that's awesome. So we're gonna go down to, I don't know. What's the lowest we can do on this star here? Let's go down to. I'll just set all the way down to 4,000. If I can get my MCP to do it, I'll do 9,000 for now. Alright. I love it when your headset turns off again. Bluetooth headsets are great, except, you know, when you forget to charge them, they kind of don't work. So, you know, live and learn. So, anyways, on our way down here, really, like I said, really looking forward to Prepar3d v3.4. I am so excited to have a 64-bit version of Prepar3d. It's going to be so awesome. Oh, really looking forward to that. Apparently, it's gotten huge frame increases and that kind of stuff, so that's definitely something I like. I can use frame increases. Everyone can use frame increases in Prepar3d, so. On our way down, just started the descent. That's the seatbelt sign is on. Alright. We can go ahead and do the descent checklist. RF Gaming, thank you for liking, sir. I appreciate it. I really do. Thanks for stopping by. So, descent checklist. Minimums, 322 set. VREF and VTarget, 131, 136 set. Noted. Orbx 2. Recall. Check. Descent checklist complete. Yeah, who is that off there in the distance? Let's figure out who that is. I'm probably going to fly right by them. Is that company? Yeah, it is company. Hey, Southwest. What's up? So we got some company Southwest up there in the distance. Starting the descent now down to Los Angeles. It absolutely looks really cool. I think, you know, I mean, this just looks absolutely spectacular. It's worth the money. If you can afford Mega Scenery Earth and do it with, get Envtex to get the buildings and trees on top of it, absolutely doing it. It looks absolutely spectacular. I love it. I think it looks so awesome. So hoping you guys are enjoying this view here. I'll put it, you know, on this view for a little bit as we descend so you can kind of see the mountains. And this is just something you cannot get with normal texture. I mean, you have to get photoreal to get it to look like this. It looks absolutely spectacular. Just love it. Especially out in the distance, like out over here. I mean, I just think it looks awesome. I just think it looks absolutely awesome. I'm having troubles here. My headset just keeps disconnecting, and I don't know why. I'm hoping you guys can still hear the sound, but for some reason I can't. So, the sim freezing like that, it's just because my headset is for some reason disconnecting like it did right there. I don't understand why, because it's plugged in. Don't understand what its basic malfunction is. Definitely teaches you, though. Make sure you have it plugged in before you start doing stuff, especially before you stream, because then you look like a jackass. Down we go to LA. go to the flight deck here. Just awesome. I mean, this is absolutely spectacular. You can see LA is going to be right up here. We fly right along here. This is Ontario. Ontario International Airport's right there. So we're going to fly pretty much right down this corridor all the way to runway 24 right. Palm Springs, I actually think Palm Springs is a little further south. This is Ontario, if I remember correctly. So I think Palm Springs is just a little bit further south. Kind of down towards like San Diego. I think I was down there the one time. If you guys, again, are looking for a video that you'd like to check out, I did a stream going into Palm Springs and got wind shear at about 400 feet. Definitely a cool video. Check it out. It was Alaska from San Francisco to Palm Springs. One of my other live streams. That was before, though, I got Elgato, so it was kind of a potato. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of a potato stream. It was good, though, at the end. The ending was definitely interesting, to say the least. And I wasn't ready for it. I was definitely not ready for any sort of wind shear on finals, so... Caught me off guard, and I thought I did okay. I thought I handled it quite well. We'll go down to 4,000 now. Set that in the MCP. There's 4,000 feet. Got all our lights ready to go here, so when we hit 18,000 feet, we can do the approach checks. Altimeter 2988 is set. Here we go. Do bear with me on the traffic. There's going to be a lot of planes coming in here pretty soon, so it may get a little choppy in just a couple minutes. I will do my best to alleviate that as best as possible. Actually, I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to set traffic down to a lower level. You know, that way that way I know everything stays nice for you guys and there's no issues with it. So we're going to do that. Headset went off again. I'm going to set it down to like 45% and just reset it. That way there's really no issues. There shouldn't be any issues. And that'll keep frames kind of up better for us. Again, streaming does take quite a bit of oomph from my computer. So here we are. Through 16,000 feet. Alright, I was supposed to do the approach checklist. Altimeters, 2988 set. Packs are auto. And the start switches are continuous. Approach checklist complete. And RF Gaming, we're going to be on runway 24 right today into Los Angeles. I'm going to be in the ILS 24 right. We were supposed to be parking at gate 13, although... the current world gate 13, I have no idea what Flight Sim World gate 13 is because they changed the gates on me, so... Current world 13 is... I have no idea what that will equate to in the sim. We'll find out, I guess. Get speed brakes out a little bit. Looks like we're a little bit high. What are we doing? Yeah, I got it pretty low on aircraft right now. Coming down now through 14,000. Looks like we're capturing our vertical profile. We're slowing back to 270 knots. I'm going to keep this open to help us descend. Transitioning over now to the ILS 24 right, we're to Skull, and then that'll take us right on approach. There should be some A380s and stuff down in LA. Again, I did turn the traffic down a little bit, so I don't know what's exactly going to be there, but we'll find out. I have it set so it shouldn't drop any lower than 20 frames, and I have 40% traffic, just because I'm going in LA and streaming, which is probably just going to be bad in general. I don't know. We'll see. This will be a good test for my computer. I'll see how it does. Shouldn't be too. I mean, it shouldn't be horrible, but by my standards, I'll be a little disappointed. I'm thinking. Lowest altitude here's 2,200 feet. That'll be at our glide slope intercept at Jetsa. 2,200. Oh, look at that. There we go. Headset is off again. There we go. Oh my god. I think this thing is just so low on battery that it's just, even with it plugged in, it just loses its shit every now and then. RF Gaming, that's awesome. I might be coming to LAX this summer. I don't know. I might. I'll see. Depends if I can get out there or not. Definitely hope to. So I'll let you know if I get out there. Hope to do some plane spotting, go to In-N-Out. I got one of my buddies that'll probably come with me, so really hoping that I can get out there. I'd love to see LAX. Love to spot at LAX. Should be a lot of fun again. I really hope I can get out there. I'll put the speed brakes up again, help us slow to 240 knots. And then once we get through 10,000 feet and lower than 250 knots, I'll drop the rest of the landing lights. Our retractable lights will come down, and we'll be good to land in Los Angeles. There's 10,000 feet. We're below 250 knots. Retractable landing lights can come down now. Everything is good there. Good there. 10,000 feet. We can let the flight attendants know. Be getting everybody ready for an arrival. CT Trains and Aviation, what is up, man? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you coming along with me on my way into Los Angeles. How are you tonight, good sir? It's my favorite airline too, man. Awesome. I love Southwest. Definitely my favorite. Definitely my favorite. I'm going to speed intervene. I'm going to keep it at 240 for now. I might drop it back to 230 knots. I don't know yet. And then I'm thinking, too, just for everybody's here, I see we do have some people here. Be on the lookout. I'm thinking about moving some of my streams over to Twitch. And it might be a little bit easier for me to stream and get a little bit more of an audience to my streams, and then the streams will go to YouTube. So I wanted to let you guys know. I don't know exactly if I'm going to do that yet. I might do the rest of this week on YouTube and next week try Twitch. We'll find out. I gotta make myself a Twitch channel. It does suck because someone did take my Twitch username, so. Anywho, passing through 7,900 now. 240 knots. Jetsa is 5. That's about 6 miles out. It's 0.9. 5.8. That's about 6.3. 10,000 rapid reward points. Nice. I took their bait and went for their credit card and got some rapid rewards points with them as well through there. That's what I'm thinking about doing, Nathan. I think I'm going to do that, but me personally, I grew up on Canyon Blue. Canyon Blue's what made me start liking Southwest when I was in like 6th grade. So I keep Canyon Blue very near and dear to my heart, so I'm kind of disappointed to see it go. I'll be honest. I like Canyon Blue better than the Heart livery, just me. So we're coming up now to 2,200 feet. Again, you got to give me a second. It's loading in LAX. It's gonna do that. Fsdreamteam sceneries just run like shit on my computer, and I don't think they optimize their sceneries as well as they could. I don't think they do. I'm going to level change actually down. I want to make sure I get down and slow down. I do have a little bit of an issue having high energy approaches coming into 2.4 right, so we're going to level change down to 2,200. Actually, let's make it 3,000 for now. There's no ATC. Coming down to 3,000 now. Passing 5, still doing 240 knots. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, Kyler, you know, that's what really got me into, have I ever been at Southwest Special? I was on 793 Sierra Alpha Spirit 1. I was able to fly in that. I flew on 280WN way back in the day before it was anything. It was just Canyon Blue with, no Southwest.com on the winglets. That's how long ago it was. So, pretty cool to say I was on 280, you know, way back when. How did I get into aviation? Long story short, I essentially, every year I'd go somewhere with my dad. It was kind of like our guys' weekend out somewhere. And we would always fly, and I always loved flying and just ran with it. I love flying, and that's what got me into aviation, just going and flying to a couple different cities with my dad. Been to Reno, New Orleans, Corpus Christi, Knoxville, Tennessee, Las Vegas. So I've been to a bunch of different cities, and that's what really got me into aviation. Ryan Alley, nice to see you. And level change, essentially all that is it uses pitch to maintain airspeed. So if I have 240 knots set and I'm descending, it will idle the thrust and use the pitch of the aircraft to maintain that airspeed. So obviously when I idle the thrust, my airspeed is going to start dropping. To compensate for that airspeed dropping, it's going to push the plane's nose down to keep airspeed up. That's essentially how it works, and that's what it does. Yeah, my frames look like ass right now, so I'm thinking about... let's go flaps 5. I'm thinking about just canceling the traffic and just letting it go. I'm really thinking I'm just going to cancel the traffic, because I can. You know, this is LAX, and LAX runs like shit on my computer. Let's get back to 180. We'll do 180 knots. Dropping back to 180. We're about 10 miles out. Flaps are 5. Maintaining 3,000 feet. We can go ahead and go flaps 15. Or gear down flaps 15. Got the speed brake is armed. I'll say we're on a visual approach, so we'll set the altitude to 0, and let's take out the autopilot. Autopilot off, we'll set our speed down to our VREF of 131. Of course, my MCP doesn't allow me to set the airspeed. I look like I have some sort of mental illness trying to set my speed. Yeah, no, it's gonna act stupid. 131, come on, don't go past it. There you go, flaps 30.
2500.
That's checked. Nathan, funny story, I'm actually afraid of heights. If you put me up next to the edge of a building, I would lose my shit. But I know on a plane I'm not going to fall, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, if you just... I can't even look down stairs, like that middle part of a staircase. If I look down that, I will freak out. If you were to, like, even just slightly push me towards it, like you were going to, quote-unquote, throw me off, I would lose it. I'll try CT trains. I will, man. I will definitely try. Landing checklist, speed brakes armed, green light, landing it down 3 green, flaps 30, green light, landing checks are complete. On final 2-4 right into Los Angeles. I do about 100 and, I don't know, 45-ish on here, and then by the time I touch down, I should be able to, nice RF. Cool to see I'm flying over you. I'm waving. I am definitely waving to you, man. It is photoreal, so I could probably see your house on here. And then don't expect a lot of planes in Los Angeles. I had to turn it all the way down, and I still don't like the way it looks. I still think it looks like shit. So that's just Los Angeles. I get horrid frames there. Thanks to Fsdreamteam and them making pretty crappy, unoptimized scenery. Like Memphis, don't even get me started with Memphis. I can't even fly to Memphis. I can use a level D767, get 60 frames in Memphis, and still get stutters. Figure that out. That's checked. Check.
Approaching minimums.
Going outside.
200. Minimums.
Landing. Or shoot here for Zulu, I believe the taxiway is. If I can get off at Zulu, that'd be spectacular. Yep, there we are, off at Zulu. Welcome to Los Angeles. I saw there's no traffic waiting on 24 left, so I can go ahead and clean up the aircraft and cross it. Can also go ahead and turn those off. I know I'm crossing active runway, but I'm just going to turn off my lights now because it's a pain to do so later. Gonna kill that. 39 minutes total flying time. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and do that. Excellent. Alright. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. What was the feet per minute? Let's check this. It was... Oh, look at that. Oh, because my sim crashed, so it didn't record it. Oh, spectacular. Oh, yes. Just, I don't know. I don't know what the feet per minute was. It was, I don't know, maybe around 100 or so. That's how you're supposed to land a plane. Alright, you're supposed to land a 7.3. I have a lot of, I watch people in my VA. They try to land with like minus 40, minus 30, and that's not how it works. It's not how you're supposed to land a 7.3. So it was probably around 100-ish, I guess. We can go ahead and start the APU. Turn those off. Alright. We're taxiing, again, we're supposed to be going to gate 13 in the real world. I don't know where that is in the flight sim world. So, well, I know where it is in the flight sim world, but I don't know what the number is in flight sim here. I don't know. They renumbered all the gates, and I only have current charts in front of me right now. So, present date 13, I guess we'll find out where that is. We'll find out what the number is in flight sim. Again, I had to turn my traffic way down. So unfortunately, there's not a bunch of aircraft here. I mean, you can see there's some. But to be able to give you guys a nice, smooth experience in LA, I had to turn the traffic down. I don't want to give you guys, I don't want to give you guys a crappy experience, but have frames and have planes everywhere. So not a lot of planes, but a good experience for you guys. Really hoping AI traffic is a little bit better in V4. I really hope that prepared V4 on next Tuesday is a lot better with frames, because it's just, unfortunately, you know, traffic just kills frames. So I had to turn it all the way down. This is 20% traffic. There's not much going on here. We got Copa, Air Tahiti, Eva, I got Virgin America over there. Yeah, you don't want to balloon it, and also part of it is you have to get down. Really, even that landing was a little bit long. That was a little bit of a long landing. Sure I was in the within the first 3,000 feet in the touchdown zone, but really I'm shooting for that 1,500 footer. I want to be on that 1,500 footer. So, or correction, 1,000-footer. So, you know, was it okay? Yeah. You know, but it was a little bit of a long landing. So, just a little bit of a long landing, but not a problem. It's okay. Yeah, plenty of runway to work with there. Runway 24 right in Los Angeles is 8,926 feet, so it's okay if we do a little bit of a float. Not a problem. Going here, I don't know. Again, we're just going to have to figure out where 13 is. APU started. Everything's looking good up there. Alright. Looking for gate. Oh, well, I don't know what gate. Let's go get this. Terminal 1. Got that kind of on cue. Yeah, you don't know if you're going to land and your brakes don't work, your reversers don't work, you don't know, so definitely want to try and get down and leave yourself with as much runway as possible to, you know, to make sure that, you know, God forbid something does go wrong, you have ample runway to stop. So it's supposed to be this gate right here on my right. That is gate 9. Southwest, please. Let's break the frames. There we go. Okay, gate 9. Prepar3d v4 is a 64-bit program. This is 32-bit, so it should be a lot better with the frames and everything like that. It's not going to have out-of-memory errors, and it's just supposed to be, again, the sim advancing and getting new stuff, and this is like one of the first times they're really overhauling the sim and making it a 64-bit program, and, you know, we'll see. I don't know what V4 has in store for it, but we'll see. Coming up here, watch him park me too far so this jetway ain't gonna work. If I move up any closer, that jetway's not gonna work, so I'm gonna stop here, because I actually want my jetway to look nice. I want it to connect to the aircraft. Parking brakes are set. Got that there. Got that good there. That can come on. That electrics can go off. Come on down here. Those can go off. Recirc fan can go off. Anti-collision light can go off. Seatbelt sign off. We're here. Let's open the door. Let's request deboarding. We got deboarding coming up here. We can also stop the... We did. Alright. We're down in Los Angeles. Here for the night. Here for the night. Anywho. Let's go ahead and get that transponder off too, by the way. That can go off. Zeros. And there you go. We've made it to Los Angeles. Let's open up those doors for the people here. The ground crew. Let's connect ground power and air start unit. Let me run up to the flight deck really quick and connect all of that. And there you go. We have made it to Los Angeles. I'm so glad we're actually here. Finally, after a sim crash and a little bit of flying, we're here. We made it. So, again, I appreciate that. View sucks. That's not too bad. That's not good. Oh, that's good. Again, I appreciate everyone that came along. I really appreciate you guys coming on my live streams. Again, if you have friends, let them know. I'd really love to have more people here on the live streams to talk with, chat with, and just have some fun with. And I hope, you know, more people start enjoying my streams and whatnot. So again, if you have friends, let them know to come check me out when we're streaming. I'm going to try to come up with a stream schedule. I can't guarantee anything as of right now, but again, I appreciate every single one of you that came along tonight. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys later. Take care.